Hi there, students. I have a question from Job's Job about what's the difference between ceasefire, truce, and armistice. Okay, all of these words are nouns. They're all countable nouns. Um, they're all to do with stopping fighting. I think clearly there's an area of overlap between them. But I think a ceasefire is when the two sides stop shooting at each other. Yeah, I think a truce is they make an agreement to stop fighting for a limited period. And an armistice, I get the feeling an armistice is probably a permanent cessation of hostilities, but it can be temporary as well. So let's see, a ceasefire. It's when the two sides agree to stop fighting for a specific purpose. So they called a ceasefire to have discussions about what was going to happen in the future. Yeah, I think the first step is to call a ceasefire. Just stop shooting, guys. Yeah, and then I think then you probably make a truce. So stop shooting, guys, and guarantee to stop shooting for 10 days while we have some peace talks. And then I get the feeling if the peace talks are successful, that will lead to an armistice. Okay, so I guess that's really the difference between these. Although, let's see, to me, clearly, a ceasefire and a truce are only temporary. Yeah, an armistice could be a temporary ceasefire or a truce, but more normally to me, an armistice is a formal agreement between countries where they promise to stop fighting. It's the end of the war. Yeah, so I think you first of all you have a ceasefire. Yeah, you cease to stop firing. Yeah. Okay. A truce is an agreement not to fight with each other, and I think first comes the ceasefire, and then the truce is some sort of slightly more formal agreement, and then the armistice. Well, you could have an armistice for a couple of weeks, but to me, an armistice is a permanent solution to the problem. Okay, so let's see. Formality, a ceasefire, 5 informality, use anywhere. A truce, yeah, 5 informality, use anywhere. An armistice, to me this word armistice is a little bit more formal. I'd probably give it a 6. Could you use it in an informal conversation? Maybe. I'm happier with an armistice in a semi-formal conversation or a semi-formal writing. And then let's see, as to origin, okay, well, this comes from cease, fire, to cease from the Latin word cesso, to leave off. Yeah, so to leave off firing, to leave off shooting. A truce, the word truce, comes from a Proto-Germanic word, trewo, yeah, which I think means a peace as well, or an assurance, or a pact, or faithfulness. And then armistice, okay, armistice comes from Latin arma, okay, a weapon, and sistere from sisto, to halt, to cease, to stand still. So, yeah, all of these are talking about a ceasefire. So enough. I hope there's a permanent armistice in the Ukraine at some point soon, and in all other countries all over the world. Anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Ceasefire, truce, and armistice.